Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I want to talk about Google Analytics is not a ranking factor. What's prompting me to make this video today is an article that Search Engine Journal recently wrote saying what here are the top ranking factors, or doing a survey of what are the top ranking factors. They tweeted out this question, whether Google Analytics was a ranking factor or not, and the Google Analytics Twitter account responded, no, it is not. Now, in the past, representatives like John Mueller have said that Google Analytics is not something that Google uses for ranking factors, though this is a myth that has been perpetuated through many years by SEOs. Now, if you go back 6, 7, 8 years ago, SEOs simply didn't know better, and a lot of people spread information like Google would use bounce rate for ranking purposes. Now, representatives like Gary Iles and John Mueller that work for Google have said before that it's not a great signal to use, things like bounce rate. But Google Analytics, there's a very practical reason why they do not use that data for ranking. And it's very simply, not every website has Google Analytics. And if they want to evaluate all the websites and all the web pages on Earth in a way that's going to deliver the best results so that people keep using Google as a search engine, and places that are frustrated with not ranking in Google will pay for Google ads, the only way to do that is to have another system besides Google Analytics in order to gather data. Now, I can't point to the exact thing, but I have heard John Mueller say in the past that they have a method for tracking the search journey end to end, from the minute that you're typing a search into Google and then going to the site. I can back this up by saying that search results over the last maybe 2 or 3 years have seemed to be favoring sites that have good design, good user experience, and the search results seem to follow patterns of ranking things by the search intent much more clearly. When you have a long tail keyword, it seems to deliver a consistent pattern of results that fit, for the most part, maybe like 80-90% in the top 10. They deliver the same search intent. Now, I can only gather by that Google is indeed have a method for tracking the search journey end to end, and they don't need to use Google Analytics. Google Analytics, as we've said in the past, it's there for you, the webmaster, the website owner, in order to look at different things. You can set up things like conversions, and you can track different things that you might want to track. Or you can see how people go through the site in aggregate. You can see what your most popular pages are. That's really there for you. They have a different method of tracking. And that's all this video is really saying. So the best thing that you can do is really, if you want to rank for certain keywords, or clusters of keywords, sets of keywords, is look at each one separately and kind of identify what patterns each one has in the search results, and then cluster those up together, and then have a specific page that deals with that search intent and tries to address it specifically. This is the best way to rank for things. Now, all these different things out there, they might help, they might not, but any signal that can be gamed by using things like a Fiverr gig, or Amazon Mechanical Turk, or getting a bunch of your friends and associates to game the system with things like bounce rate, either for a positive or negative reaction, those are not usually a good signal, because over time it's going to make users unhappy if those type of results, they're not able to complete their goal and those pages are getting pushed. So there is a different method. That's all I want to say. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO, and I'm here about once a week putting out videos on SEO. If you have a question or a comment, leave it down in the comments below. I will answer it personally. I would love to see you subscribe and give this a thumb up. I know that the YouTube algorithm likes that sort of thing. And that's all I have. I hope you're having a good holiday season. And until next time, peace.